Opportunity. My dad retired in the CNMI, so he wanted to get a new job here in the Guam government.
Education, so I can attend the university.
For like education, better job opportunities, stuff like that, better life. Like it's more peaceful here than there.
I moved here in 2011, and my dad was recruited to be a tomorrow teacher here in Guam.
Better health opportunities, job opportunities, and then educational opportunities, and yeah, I think that's the only reason why I'm here for school, and I'm still in school, still striving.
I'm third generation. My grandpa came here for work, and he was working with the military and the construction and everything, and then my grandma eventually came here with their family.
Well, my father's side, my Chamorro side's always been here, but from my mother's side, I guess I'd be, second generation? My mom's family ended up on Guam I want to say sometime in the 70s. Her and her family were a family band in the Philippines that was initially won a contest and signed on as a U.S. military band that performed in Vietnam, and eventually they found themselves relocating to Guam.
In Guam, yes, I think there is racism issue.
Yeah, I believe racism is an issue on Guam. I don't think it's like exactly limited to Guam. I just think racism is just an issue globally, in general.
Yes.
Yeah. There's racism here. A lot.
I guess like military would be one of the big ones. You know, they're saying that we're ungrateful, you know, that we don't know how to appreciate what's being given to us.
And back where I'm from, like you're bored, you just sit on the curb. So me and my cousins, we sat on the curb, and this car drove by us yelling, "Get off my island, you effing chickies!" I'm like, first of all, like you can actually feel it, like inside, like there's always gonna be racism, so kind of divide somewhere. But in Guam, you can actually feel it there. Like there's an atmosphere about it. Especially not even just Micronesians everywhere. It's just not just other parts of Micronesia. Sometimes even Guam, Chamorros of Guam, and Chamorros of other islands.
Most of the people here, like they talk about the Chuukese people. Like they have like a bad reputation here, so I would say that could be racism.
There's a whole lot of different ethnic groups, and just like on one island, so it kind of causes problems sometimes. It's going to be clashes.
I think it just has to do with history.
I don't know. I think that it's much more easier to just be with your own people.
And I said, "Oh, I'm Chamorro from Saipan, and I'm Carolingan." That's where I felt the biggest divide of all. Where they no longer look at me as a fellow islander, but a different type of islander.
You know, like from Chuk, from Yat, from Bonpe, you see the comments that people give, and you see the way the story's been spun. Like, it's never anything good. You know, it's never, especially like on KOM's their pages, when they report stories about outer island Micronesian, don't hire Chuukese, or if they do hire Chuukese, what are they? They're just cooks. They're in the kitchen. They're washing dishes. They're cleaning stuff up. Like, it kind of sends that message that they're not going to be able to excel.
Let's say someone always, quote unquote, gets drunk, gets into a fight, and they brand their ethnicity because of that one moment.
I see videos on Facebook, stuff like that. They say, "Go back where you came from." I'm like, everywhere on earth is no man's land, though. Everything belongs to the greater creator.
Me and my friends, which are Pohnpeian, Palau, and Yapis, we're walking around the mall. You'll see a good portion of people avoiding us. You know, because of that mindset they have, like, these people do this, these people do that. So it affects a lot of relations, not just with Guam to Micronesia, but it's how people learn about certain islands. So it affects how they're able to be open to different cultures, different ethnicities, different languages. It kind of makes them ignorant.
Like the general idea of Yapese people is that they're like mostly reserved. Like they just they don't really like they're not really open. They just stick to themselves. So I would say that that's basically how we are.
It from Pohnpei. Therefore, Pohnpei is in the Federated States of Micronesia. Federated States of Micronesia consists of 4 state islands, which is Krasai, Pohnpei, and Yap, and Chuuk. So basically, our national government is in Pohnpei.
I know, like on the news, they're always saying like, oh, Chickies this, Chickies that, and they're bad and all that. But that's just like the ones that grew up with a different kind of environment, and you know, there's definitely a lot of good people from where I'm from.
Is like ignorant. Like in the school I came from, everybody greets everybody, even though we don't know. If you don't know me, I don't know. I don't care what color you come from. It's embedded in our system to at least, if, because we love to stare, not in a way to in a way to like call out for something, a beef or no. If we stare, you look back, we greet you. It's our way of showing generosity, respect.
Most of the people in Guam don't know what a Carolinian is. I'm not kidding. The first time I came to Guam, I went, I'm Carolinian. This kid went, so you're Saipanese. I'm like, no, totally different. Carolinian is where we came from. We originated from the Satawal Island, or Buluat, or other islands of outer islands of Yap to Saipan.
Growing up in that kind of environment and coming to a different environment to adapt myself to it, I just went on like, these people are fucked up. Like, they're so fucking ignorant and they're so fucking racist, calling you guys out in the social media and stuff like that, and being marginalized in the news. It really breaks my heart, to be honest.
Together, having fun, hanging out, going to each other's houses, just being friends,
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I think there might be a solution. I just don't know what it is.
In my situation, I've had the luxury of ethnicity not being on the forefront of my mind.
Yeah.
So, like, as you're asking for all these examples and stuff like that, it's hard for me to think of examples because people I talk to, whether it's my ethnicity or their ethnicity isn't one of like the primary things that comes up with me. It's not something I focus on.
To me, it's not tolerance. Tolerance is like you're half-assing exception. Like in order to like fully, ideally, get rid of racism or stratification or anything, is to accept one another and to accept the reality you're in.
The fact that I can cast away all these kind of things and just joke about it, that lessens the prejudice, the racism, to a point that where, it's nothing, you can joke about it.
In the end of it, that's all we're thinking about is like, how are we going to make our life better? How are we going to make it easier? And that's just what they had in mind. It's like we moved to Guam for a better life.